Hey guys, alright, Alpha M Project time, and today I'm here with my stepfather, Mike Wilkins. Say hi, Mike.
Hello.
And today the topic is making tough decisions. Sometimes as men, we are forced to make decisions that are difficult and at times incredibly scary. But, you know, sometimes you're faced with the difficult decision, you actually, in the long run, after the fact, realize that it was a great decision. And the reason I'm here with Mike is because 3 years ago, 4 years ago?
About 3 years.
3 years ago, Mike was faced with a very difficult decision. Let me give the quick backstory. When Mike was 21? 22, he was driving a motorcycle and actually got hit by a drunk driver. And it basically damaged your left leg pretty bit.
Crushed my left leg.
And what were the implications of the accident? What did you live with? How old are you now?
57.
So basically from the time he was 22 to the time he was 54, he lived with a damaged leg. And what happened to your leg?
It was roughly 3 inches short. Ankle turned in, very arthritic. My ankle was partially fused, screw in the hip. And that you know.
So for 20 some odd years you walked with a limp and pain.
Constantly. Constant
pain. Well, what happened was Mike went to the doctor. He was having a lot more pain, especially with his hip. Or was it your hip or your ankle?
Ankle. The ankle got so arthritic that I couldn't walk on it.
Okay, and so he said, Doc, what can we do? The doctor said, well, Mike, you got two options. We can fuse your ankle, you're still going to have pain, or we can actually amputate the leg above the knee. And it was below the knee. And what did you decide, Mike?
I went for amputation. It seemed quicker and a better long-lasting solution.
Can you imagine being faced with that decision? Even though the leg was damaged and caused him pain, the fact of actually cutting something off of your body to actually produce a better quality of life in the long run, I can't imagine it. It's an incredibly difficult decision. So let's check out that leg, Mike. All right, Mike, let's see it. And this is his new bionic leg. What is this made out of?
It's kind of a fiberglass type material.
Okay. And your foot, how's everything feeling now?
Well, my foot doesn't feel.
Your foot doesn't feel?
I don't have any pain. I can walk. I walk a mile and a half a day.
He walks a mile and a half a day. 3 years ago, he couldn't go 50 yards without excruciating pain. Now, how many miles?
A mile and a half a day. I'm working my way back. I stopped for a while. I was doing 3 miles a day. Then I laid off and I had to get back into it. So I'm up to a mile and a half a day now.
And I mean, literally, when it was tough recuperating, right? I mean, the process.
Yeah, it was a difficult process because I had more than just an amputation. They also had to fix my upper leg, which meant refracturing it and putting a steel rod in it to straighten it out. Okay. So I had to wait 7 months before I could even start to work with the prosthetic. But it was the best decision I made with regard to my leg, and I wish I had done it 10 years ago.
And there we go. And that is pretty much the takeaway from this video. As men, we are faced with sometimes difficult decisions that seem crazy and you can't see basically in the future how great you're going to be. But if you make that decision, you take that leap, a lot of times you realize that tough decision is something that you just got to make, and you are a better man for it. So Mike, congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you for helping us and showing us your leg.
Sure.
Gentlemen, hey, Mike can chop off your leg. His leg, you can...
I can chop off your leg.
He can chop your leg off. You know what I'm trying to say. Bye. What I was trying to say was sometimes the most difficult decisions are the ones that are the best decisions in the long run. No matter how scary or difficult they are at the time, if you can push that aside and realize the greater good, you are going to be incredibly happy after the fact. Gentlemen, tough decisions. We all have to make them. Are you man enough to do it?